Welcome to the 7th session of your SST online class. In today's session, we'll study about natural satellites, artificial satellites.
A satellite is a small object that revolves around a larger object in outer space. Satellites are non-luminous objects that only reflect the light of the sun. Satellites are broadly classified into two categories: natural satellite and artificial satellite. Natural satellites are small heavenly bodies that move around planets. Like planets, they do not have any heat or light of their own, but shine by reflecting light from the sun. The moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. It looks large in the night sky because it is the closest celestial body to the earth. Unlike Earth, there is no life on moon. There is no atmosphere or water on the moon, and the absence of atmosphere makes the day very hot and the night very cold. Its surface is covered with many craters and it is rough and uneven. The moon revolves in its fixed orbit around the earth from west to east direction. It takes 27 days and 8 hours to complete one revolution. It also takes this much time to spin on its axis. Along with the moon, there are some artificial satellites orbiting the earth. These are man-made satellites which have been placed in the Earth's orbit by scientists. These artificial satellites help in navigation, gathering weather information, creating maps, and even spying. They also make it possible for us to call our friends and families living in other countries. On October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union launched a beach ball-sized satellite known as Sputnik 1 into space. It was the first man-made satellite to enter Earth's orbit. Sputnik 1 was followed by Sputnik 2, which took flight on November 3, 1957. It carried the first living being to orbit Earth, a dog named Laika. On 20th July 1969, Apollo 11 astronauts Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin landed on the moon, which was one of the humanity's greatest leaps of progress in science. Apollo 11 was the first successful manned mission to land on the moon and returned to Earth the first samples from another planetary body.
So students, let's quickly summarize what we have studied so far. Number 1, a satellite is a small object that revolves around a larger object in outer space. Satellites are of two types: artificial satellites and natural satellites. Natural satellites are small heavenly bodies that move around planets. The moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. Unlike Earth, there is no life on moon. Artificial satellites are man-made satellites which have been placed in the Earth's orbit by the scientists. Artificial satellites help in navigation, gathering weather information, creating maps, etc.